Hey man, it's your boy Dude All Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and this is my personal build. Now, I showed this build on the channel without creating a build video, and this is the build video right here, man. This build right here has brought me a lot of fun lately, and you know, I don't even want to play on another build, to be honest with you guys, because this build is so versatile, man. Being able to like change the game, that's what you want in a build, and that's what I have with this stretch. Excuse me. So choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we are going with the power forward position, 6'10" for the height of this build. The reason I went 6'10" is to get the tallest build with the challenger. Okay, so you can't get it with 6'11". Of course, you can't get it with 7 foot and up. But I wanted to have challenger on this build, so I went 6'10", 216 on the weight. 6'10" wingspan. Yes, that's the minimum wingspan for this particular build, but it's fine. Okay, now let's get into it. So let's go ahead and start with the finishing. So y'all know me, y'all know how I play, y'all know what I like to do, and finishing is one of my things. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to, because everybody don't like driving dunk. Me personally, I love driving dunk. So we're going to take the driving dunk to an 89, and that will give us pro off 1 and pro off 2 once we take the vertical up. And when you have a 6'10" build, you want to get that standing dunk up to at least an 81. You don't have to, but that will give you the big man contact dunks. All right, the driver layup, we're going to get that to a 70. The close shot is going to stay right there at a 69. Now, y'all know I like post scoring, but for this particular build, we didn't add post scoring. I really didn't like that, but I was going to put post scoring on the build, but I ended up just going with what I have, and that's nothing really on the post control. But we do have silver posterizer, we do have silver rise up, so the finishing is still elite in my opinion. Okay, now let's get into one of the best parts of the build. Anytime you have a stretch, you want to be able to shoot the lights out. Okay, so this is what I did. I have 4 cap breakers, right? So keep that in mind. If you don't have cap breakers, you will have to make some adjustments other than what I have. But I do have 4 cap breakers. So I took my 3-point shot to an 87. Okay. And I took my 4 cap breakers and put it on my 3-point shot. They got my 3-point shot to a 91. Okay. And with the cap breakers on this build, you get +2. Hold on. No, I put 3 cap breakers on. I'm tripping. I put 3 cap breakers on my 3-point shot because I got +2. No, I got what I got. I think I got +2. Yeah. I got +2 and +2, I think. So that got me to a 91. So no. I'm tripping. We needed 4. So I think I did. It was +2, +1, +1. Okay. So that's 4. I'm tripping, man. I'm over here all over the place, but yeah, they gave me +2, +1, +1. Okay, and that's how I got to a 91 on my 3-point shot. As far as the free throw, we just bumped it up to a 63. Now I'm contemplating on getting my mid-range shot up. Right now I still have a cap breaker left, and I may just put it on my mid-range shot, and then I did my specialization with my shooting, so I may just get my mid-range high as I can get it, and you know, get in the mid-range and make some shots. But that's a personal preference. At the end of the day, you do what you want to do with that. Now let's get to the playmaker. So with me, I wanted to be able to dribble, I wanted to be able to pass a little bit, so I did take the pass accuracy up to a 65. And that's good enough for bronze break starter. I make some decent passes with 25. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, but most people probably want 71, 76, or 87. If you want to do that, that's totally up to you. As far as the ball handle, we maxed that out at a 78. We want to be able to dribble with this build. Not saying we can like cook up, but we can cook up on a 7-4 or something like that, because that's what I go against all the time. As far as the speed with ball, we're going to bump that all the way up to a 70. We get lightning lunch on bronze. You can max +1, max +2. That is totally up to you. But that's what we have for the playmaking. Now, we wanted defense. And defense is very important because I wanted to have as much perimeter defense as I can for the tallest build. Right? Well, for one of the tallest build. So with the interior defense, we did take it to a 74. It's low, but you fine with that. Okay, you don't go against a lot of post scores this year, so maybe later on everybody will start creating post scores, but right now I don't see a lot of post scoring. For the perimeter defense, I wanted to get that to an 82 because that does give us that challenge on silver, as you can see. all you have to do is max +1, max +2, and that will go up a little bit higher. We don't get on ball minutes because we're 6'10", but I think 6'9" is not as good as 6'10". That's just my personal opinion. For the steal, we did take the steal up to a 73. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. That's a personal preference. Now with the shot blocking, I love this 84 shot blocking. Like, I block a lot of shots with this build, and that paint patrol and that high flying denier does work good. I think I max +1 that high flying denier and got it to gold, but you will see it's going to go up to silver. All right, with the rebounding, we wanted to make sure that we had some decent rebound. Now, it's not the best rebounding, don't get me wrong. We had to sacrifice that. That's why I put the build at power forward instead of center. Okay, so we're gonna go 80 on the offense and 80 on the defense. Okay, they give us silver rebound chaser. We got silver box. I still know how to box out and get rebounds though, so you should be good if you know how to do that. As far as the speed, we maxed the speed out 79, maxed the agility out 75. The strength is an 84, which is decent. Okay, and the vertical is a 78. Now, I made a mistake on my Draymond build. It didn't take my vertical to a 78, but we're going to fix that with the cap breaker. So that's what we have for this particular build. As you can see, let me show you the badges. These are all the badges that I get on this build. It's a decent build, man. Like, it's more than decent. Like, the build, when I shoot threes with this build, I feel like I can't miss. Like, you want that confidence when you shooting threes. You want to feel like you ain't going to miss. And I know when I miss, but I feel so confident in my shot that I take any shot and I feel like I'm not going to miss. Okay? But let's get into the shades up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, I call this my Kevin Durant build. We don't have Kevin Durant right there. But the build is a two-way stretch slasher. Okay? Now, let me show you the cap breakers, what they look like for this particular build. Like I said, this is my Kevin Durant build, even though he ain't in the shades of. It is what it is. I don't care nothing about that. But for the build, like I said, I put 3 cap breakers on my three-point shot, and they gave me a 91 from an 87. And this is what I'm talking about. See, they gave me +2, +1, +1. I was all confused. Okay, and as you can see for my mid-range, I get 5, 7, 9, 11, so I can get that to an 88 if I want to. Okay, so that won't be bad at all. Okay, if I wanted to do that, we got an 89 driving dunk. We don't need to touch that. We don't need to touch standard dunk. Post control, I can get that up if I wanted to, but I don't necessarily want post control. But we may look into it. You never know. Okay, pass accuracy, I can get that up just in case the people are like, oh, you passed too low. Well, guess what? You can get up. You got 9, 11, you got 13. Like, you can get your passing up super high. 68, 71, 74. 74, 76, 78. So you can get your passing up pretty good with this build. That's up to you guys on if you want to do that. As far as the interior defense, we ain't worried about taking that up. We ain't worried about taking perimeter up. We're not worried about block. We're not worried about rebound. So the only places I can put the cap breakers on is my playmaking and my mid-range shot. Like, that would be, or my post control. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we have for this build. That's my build. And y'all already know, man, I'm out here like last year, y'all. Charge!